Hi, teacher. Good afternoon. My name is Angela. My group and I thank you for the spy provide. During this time, we'll talk about the receptionist profile. The reception area is the most important part of the hotel where main activities are carried out, which is the cell room, for example. Therefore, the receptionist played a very important role. The receptionist is the hotel's presentation leader in charge of welcoming of the guests and offering them the first point of contact that is associated to other areas of service for the guest satisfaction. Therefore, you must be well prepared, have knowledge of their rules, skills, and demonstrate positive attitudes at all the time. Thank you.
Hi, teacher. Well, the next question is, what knowledge must a receptionist have? The first, get to know all the areas and service that the hotel offers. Second, knowledge of tourist information, good knowledge of the environment to guide and inform customers of the most interesting place for tourism. Computer skills, in particular tourist package and billing programs. Sales techniques and customer service information, basic knowledge of arithmetic and accounting for calculating invoices, and the last, knowledge of English and other language. Thank you.
Yassire Perez, and I'm going to talk about the skills and attitudes that a reception must have. Well, what skills and attitudes show in a reception? Well, some basic skills are important for the hotel receptionists to perform their duties with a good performance. And these characteristics can be natural or learning in the daily activities of the work. The important thing is that they're present in the daily life of the receptionist. Well, skills that receptionists must have. Well, some skills are empathetic, speak assertively, decision making, knowing how to deal with the problems and conflicts, thinking critically, critical thinking, knowing how to manage your emotion, have the ability to work in a team, and knowing how to work under pressure. Attitudes that show by reception. Some attitudes are good appearance, critical thinking, knowing how to communicate, professionalism, be patient, give a service, friendly and respectful, be educated, and the last, be polite.
Now we talk about the attitudes to show by a receptionist. The first one is good appearance. You have to be well groomed, dressed, and wear your uniform appropriately. Knowing how to communicate, express yourself properly, this is essential to be able to interact in any situation that we can present. Professionalism. Developing good work habits will allow us to organize ourselves. Be patient. Patience is a competence that helps to analyze. Also, it helps to avoid situations of continuous stress. Gift of service. Being passionate about face-to-face work. If you work in a place you love, you will do an excellent job. Friendly and respectful. For no reason, a receptionist can disrespect a guest. The reception staff must always maintain a correct posture. Be educated. The interest in personal growth of oneself must be indispensable. And the last one, be polite. You must always present yourself in a good way. In front of guests, you cannot use vulgar or possessive language. On the contrary, you must use a respectful and formal vocabulary.
My name is Cristian Jesus Chavez Quiñonez, and I am talking about attitudes to be taken in a complete situation. First, allow the guest to speak about the complaint. This is the first thing that we need to do to know the problem. The reception must listen carefully to the guest. So, you don't know the problem, so you have to take note in your mind about the specific the problem. As a reception, we must be in calm about the complaint. So in simple words, keep your emotions stable. Next, the reception must respect the guests. We need to respect each other. The problem, you have to know the problem is about the hotel and workers, so don't take it personal. The receptionist must understand and have an empathic about the complaint, and also an offered an apology to the guest. You can say in this case, for example, I'm sorry for that, and it will not happen again, and similar things. The reception must resolve the complaint of the guest quickly, fast. And if you don't know how to control the problem, it's possible to call your supervisor and help you. And finally, the reception must be followed up and make sure that the guest is satisfied with the resolution of the complaint.
My name is David Nicolás Fretel Cirilo.
Yeah. Conclusion. It concluded receptionists play a very important role in the hostel. An effective receptionist will good knowledge and skill will demonstrate an impeccable image of the hostel where it works, and thanks to the good service will keep it. The reception area is the heart of the hostel, the most important part of the establishment since the main activity is carried out in it. With it the sales room, therefore the reception played a fundamental role. Not only is the leader of introduction, but he is the one last related to all the areas of the hostel, so that the service is given satisfactorily. He is the one who has the first and last contact with his. So much will depend of him of the service to be successful. Very skill and aptitude acquired by to will well to work in the better way. No one born knowing all the knowledge. It's very important to grow and practice within the receptionist area and skill to climb in the hostel where we are. The role of the receptionist in the hostel is important, since it is the hostel presentation letter, the first person that client interact. Therefore, the attention must be very good as well as their knowledge to solve any question that the client has.